You didn't land on this message by chance. Nothing operates randomly in this existence. Every instant carries intention. Every encounter holds purpose. And every word reaching you now aligns with something deeper inside you. Your breakthrough is forming. You've been waiting, scanning for signals, questioning when the shift will finally arrive. This message is your confirmation. You're not delayed. You're not overlooked. You're precisely on time. This is the resonance of your own internal calling reaching back to you, reminding you of your actual power, the creative force within your imagination. Your mind isn't a reflection of reality. It's the architect of reality. What you hold in imagination, when combined with emotion, becomes form. This means your success, your abundance, your love, your breakthrough, it all originates internally. You're not here to pursue it. You're here to generate it. The desire you carry is sacred. It's not arbitrary. That deep yearning you experience is a transmission from a higher dimension, one where your victory already exists. If you can sense it, you can possess it. If you can assume it, it must materialize. That's the mechanism. So the question becomes, can you dare to assume it's already complete? Can you release the visible world just for a moment and fully inhabit the end? Can you imagine the message you'd send to someone after your dream has manifested? Can you feel the relief, the joy, the peace that arrives when the waiting is over? Because in truth, it already is. You must no longer seek external signs to prove it's approaching. The fact that you're absorbing this is your sign. Your essence brought you here. Your higher intelligence whispered, "Watch this." And here you are receiving the seed that will bloom in your world. There is no force denying you your good except the disbelief within you. Release that now. Give yourself permission to believe without requiring evidence. The evidence will follow. The shift will come. The world must conform to your sustained inner state. That's not hope. That's spiritual law. So now as you listen, allow your internal world to transform. Close your eyes for a moment and feel it done. See yourself already living in the wish fulfilled. If what we're exploring here is activating something in you, if you're recognizing the truth of your own creative power, I'd genuinely appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. We're creating content for people who are ready to stop chasing and start claiming, who understand they're not victims but creators. Your subscription helps us reach others who need this recognition. Please take a moment and subscribe. Now let's talk about what you actually are. Feel the peace of knowing it's complete. Breathe in that certainty. Walk through your day with quiet confidence of someone who has already won because you have. And the world will soon reveal it. This message found you for a reason. Your win is near. Hold the vision. Assume the feeling. Trust the unseen and watch as reality rearranges itself around your new belief. Everything begins and ends within you. You're not a victim of the world you see. You're the creator of it. The outer world isn't an independent force acting upon you. It's a mirror reflecting back the beliefs, assumptions, and inner conversations you entertain most often. Your consciousness is the cause. The world you experience is the effect. You're the operant power, not passive but active, not dependent but directing. Whether you realize it or not, every thought you cultivate, every feeling you dwell in, every inner dialogue you repeat, these are shaping the landscape of your life. The power has never been outside of you. It was always within, waiting for you to take ownership of it. When you assume something to be true about yourself, your circumstances, your worthiness, that assumption begins to take root. It sinks into your subconscious mind, which doesn't argue or reason. It accepts what you persistently imagine and feel. Then, like a seed in fertile soil, that belief begins to grow. The people, events, and situations in your world begin to arrange themselves to reflect that internal reality. You don't need to force change in the outer world. That's like polishing a mirror and hoping your face changes. Instead, change the image you hold within. If you see yourself as successful, loved, abundant, and chosen, and you feel it as true, the world cannot help but reflect that back to you. Not because you manipulated anything externally, but because you altered the cause, which is your internal state. The truth is the power is always working even when you don't know it. If you habitually assume lack, fear, failure, or rejection, those assumptions will also find their way into your experience. But once you become aware that you are the operant power, you're no longer a reactor. You're a deliberate creator. So what are you choosing today? What are you accepting as true about yourself? What are you assuming about your future? Are you repeating old stories of limitation? Or are you writing a new script with intention and clarity? There is no power out there deciding your fate. No one has authority over your reality unless you give it to them in consciousness. Once you recognize that your inner world dictates your outer world, you can no longer afford to speak words or think thoughts that contradict your desires. Every mental act is a creative act. Every internal assumption is a command to the universe. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It simply means you must be aware. You must become the guardian of your inner sanctuary. You must choose deliberately what you dwell on, what you accept, what you declare. Speak to yourself as the person who already has the life you want. Think from the place of the end, not toward it. Feel the joy of it being real now. And when doubts arise, as they sometimes will, remember you're not the doubt. You're the power behind the thought. You can shift in an instant by choosing a new idea and breathing life into it. You're the operant power you have always been. You don't need permission. You don't need a sign. You don't need anyone else to agree. All you need is a decision to believe in what you've been given, the ability to imagine, assume, and receive. This is your invitation to reclaim that power. Stop waiting for your life to change. Start being the change within, and the world will follow because it must. You're the operant power. Now that you know it, nothing can ever be the same again. The desires you feel deeply and persistently are not random. They're not idle daydreams or fanciful wishes detached from reality. They're divine signals, sacred messages whispered from the unseen, calling you to remember what already belongs to you in another dimension of your being. You wouldn't have the desire unless the fulfillment already existed. It's already done. It's already real. The moment a true desire is born within you, the path to its realization also begins to unfold. Your role isn't to question whether it's possible. Your role is to accept that its very presence is the proof of its possibility. Desire isn't lack. It's life's way of expanding itself through you. It's how the unseen becomes seen, how the invisible becomes visible. That urge within you to grow, to love, to succeed, to create, to experience more isn't just personal. It's universal. It's divine intelligence choosing to express itself through your unique consciousness. So many people are taught to distrust desire, to see it as something selfish or material. But in truth, desire is sacred. It's the voice of your higher self guiding you into alignment with who you're meant to be. When you deny your desire, you're not being humble. You're resisting your own expansion. You're turning away from the gifts that life is trying to hand you. You're not meant to suppress desire. You're meant to honor it, to hold it close, to breathe life into it through imagination, faith, and internal conviction. Before we close, I want to ask something. If this message has awakened something in you, if you're feeling the truth of your creative power stirring, please subscribe to the channel. We're going deeper into these principles of conscious creation in upcoming content, and staying connected means you'll continue receiving the clarity you need as you step into your power. Please take a moment and subscribe. You're not chasing something outside of you. You're allowing something within you to take form. And this is key. The desire you feel isn't something you must go out and earn or achieve through effort alone. It's something you must assume, accept, and align with. You must claim it in consciousness first. When you do, all the necessary pieces, people, timing, resources, inspiration begin to move. You don't have to figure it all out. You only have to know that it's already yours and act from that place of inner certainty. This isn't wishful thinking. It's spiritual law. The seen follows the unseen. The world of form bends to the world of assumption. So if you feel called to something, a new life, a bigger purpose, more abundance, deep love, understand that it's already seeking you just as you're seeking it. Don't analyze it. Don't explain it away. Don't let the voices of doubt or fear silence it. Instead, trust it. Trust that what you desire desires you. Trust that it was planted in your heart because you're the one to bring it forth. Trust that there's no distance between you and the fulfillment of your dream, only the veil of belief which you now have the power to lift. When you truly honor desire, you shift from hoping to knowing, from wishing to expecting, from seeking to allowing. And in that shift, reality begins to conform to the new story you're telling yourself, the one where you already have what you've asked for. So the next time a desire rises in your heart, welcome it. Recognize it as a sacred message from the deeper part of your being. Listen to it. Embody it. Speak as if it's done. Move as if it's done. Feel the relief and gratitude of its completion. Because in truth, it is done. All you must do now is align with it. Desire isn't something outside of you calling you forward. It's something inside of you calling you home. And the fact that you can feel it means you're already on your way. So trust the signal. Walk in faith and watch your desire unfold not by force, but by divine inevitability. Because what is truly yours cannot miss you.